No shortage of used cars in this town. Today we're, I don't really understand what we're doing. Savannah has a photo shoot, but before that she has another photo shoot that she's doing herself. I'm sure it'll all make sense as the day progresses, but as of right now I have no idea what we're doing. Also, I'm sorry about the stupid microphone was switched on again.
Ooh! Chocolate! Can I have these?
So what are we going to do?
Got a free hour at a studio. Because I think they just opened, so gonna go use it.
Do you see all that dirt on the back of that truck? I feel like when it hits a bump, it's just all gonna come. So I got a question. It's not drum related whatsoever, but it does have something to do with creativity, YouTube stuff, and kind of drummy stuff, I guess, technically. Not really, but kind of. Anyway, it's a good question, and I figured I would take some time to kind of unpack it and answer it based on my experiences. So on this channel, I've spent a lot of time talking about the importance of having social media and the importance of like posting things to gain like clients or viewership or whatever, just gaining like a core group of people that are invested in like whatever you're making or creating or what you ultimately have to offer. And like many of you probably know, growing on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, it's all just a little bit different with different nuances on how the platforms actually recommend your stuff and how your stuff is pushed out to an audience or a potential audience. And basically the question was talking about YouTube Shorts specifically and like how to grow organically and how to create like a internet presence is what the term that they used. How to go about doing that on YouTube. And the reason that I want to answer that right now is because it's actually the second time I've been asked that question in less than 48 hours. I put a mint in my mouth. Hope it was a bad idea. Growing on YouTube, there's three things that I try to keep in mind and consistently do to help my chances of growing. The first is going to be just simply consistency. If you upload consistently, then YouTube will ultimately see that and see that there's a pattern there, and it'll start suggesting your videos to other people. The second thing is the type of video that you're making for YouTube. And by that, I mean, what like niche do you fit in? If I had to put my channel in like a specific niche, it would be vlog or day in the lifestyle videos that are centered around drums in some specific way. And the reason that that's important is that basically will tell YouTube who to suggest your videos to, because it's not just going to push it out to just a bunch of random people. It'll push it out to people that have patterns of watch time that are specific to what you produce or whatever. Like, so if somebody's watching drum videos, then they're going to push drum related content. If somebody's watching camera related videos, they're going to push camera related content. And the last thing is when you're constructing a video, to keep the subject matter interesting. Now that just doesn't mean that you have to be Mr. Beast and like make people see they couldn't see before, but it's more of how you present whatever information that you're presenting. In social media, since it's basically all free and you're competing for people's time, the most important thing that you need to do is to keep the production of your videos good and consistent, and that's going to be dependent on you and your style of filmmaking, if that makes sense. No, there's a million other things like SEO, hashtags, and all that stuff, but I'm trying to keep it just
take exit 238.
I'm trying to keep it as simple and straightforward as I can, and those are the three things that I have to consistently remind myself of and consistently evaluate my channel to those, I guess you could call them pillars, but I have to keep those three things in mind like all the time. And doing that, I've seen my channel start to grow and pick up momentum. If this helped you, let me know. If not, then hopefully it was interesting. Hey, what are we doing for lunch?
Linda. Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Well, we're here, I think. What is this in the windowsill? So basically what that was, from everything that I could gather, is it's just a photo studio that's brand new. And Savannah, they had reached out to Savannah to give her a couple of free sessions for like publicity and stuff. It's kind of cool. And not that I'm not super interested in something like that. I want to go explore. And luckily, I knew that I would have some time to explore, so I brought this guy. Now I just have to figure out where to go. So I've actually never been here. Actually, I've been here one time. It was at nighttime and it was for dinner, so that didn't really count. Based on the 2 seconds that I've been in this town, I am starting to think that it's more of an industrial town than. It's totally fine. I'm not really used to that. Just a little bit different is all. Also, typically with these industrial towns, when people see a skateboard, they don't really know what to do, and I feel like the potential for me getting run over is really it's higher. I don't really have a plan. I'm kind of just bopping around and seeing what I'd run into. Nothing to complain about. I just have no idea where anything is or what there is to do here. Go ahead. See what I mean? How do I get over there? Looks like an old mill. I don't know what kind of mill, but I want to see if I can check it out because looks kind of cool. It's a lot of lawnmowers. All right, I'm gonna go with I probably can't visit that. That's fine. No, thank you. See what I mean? So I'm just riding around thinking that I hit a dead end because the sidewalk just stopped. Alright. Sidewalk ends, freeway begins. And there's this walking trail that goes along a river. That's incredible. Oh. Look, these guys fishing. It's great. You know, this walking path is incredible. Lebanon, Tennessee. I think that's where I am. Lebanon, Tennessee. Incredible. Never would have guessed. There's skateboarders out here. I love this. It's a great way to spend a day that's hot. It's hot. It's like 80 degrees in February, but it's great. No complaints. My battery's about to die for this camera, so I'm having to change it out right now. You can't see me. This is honestly one of the things that I love about just getting outside in like warm days. I just you get to explore. Like I never knew that this path was here, anything like that. In Lebanon, Tennessee. I gotta change your battery, about to die. Along this little bike path, they have these benches, and I've just been sitting here for the past couple of minutes, just hanging out, just enjoying the weather. It even rocks. I actually want to get rocking chairs for our house, but they're expensive. But someday I do want to get some, like good quality, like wooden rocking chairs, not cheap crap. It's so nice out today. As I've been sitting here, I've been thinking more about the question that I got, talking about growing on just the internet in general, and how to create like a brand or like a consistent, what do they call it? How do you gain an audience? That's what it is. Thinking about what I talked about, just consistency and having good quality content. I think the biggest thing out of those 3 pillars is going to be the consistency thing, and there's going to be a couple of reasons why that's the most important. Like your video quality doesn't have to be the best, your storytelling doesn't have to be the best, even your content that you talk about, it doesn't have to be the best, but consistency by far, if you can be consistent, then you'll grow. It's just a matter of time. And there's a couple reasons why that's the case. When people see your stuff over and over again, they start to develop a relationship with you, and they start to develop this situation of familiarity with you as a person, your likes, your dislikes. Even if you don't talk about that stuff in video, it comes through just through your actions and through your habits and hobbies. And doing that is a super powerful thing. So when you go on a date, the whole purpose of the date, for the most part, is to get to know the other person, to see if you have similar interests, or if you guys click as a human being. And when you watch videos with people as a subject matter consistently, the same kind of thing happens in your brain, where you start to be able to find common ground with that person, and you start to find similarities and likes, dislikes, all that stuff, and because of that you start to feel like you get to know the person. And the reason I think that that's such an important thing, and why consistency is so important, is because it gets people to watch and keep coming back to your videos, therefore creating a super strong audience, and it creates a really loyal audience, which is a good thing. And I feel like that can only be done through consistency. Like if you have a viral video, that's great, but you need to upload again and again and again, because that one viral video is just a glimpse of who you are, and being consistent and showing up every single day gives people that sense of knowing you, and it's a good thing. All right, I should probably start heading back. Savannah told me to be back at the studio at 2, and it's 1:45 now. I should probably start trying to figure out how to get back, because I'm honestly kind of lost. I have 65% left. That should be enough, hopefully, if I don't get too lost. Bye-bye, bench. As I was doing that guy over there totally almost ran into me, and I said sorry, and he flipped me off, if I'm being honest. You know, the people that consistently compliment the skateboard they're always really old people, and I think that's really funny, because those will be, in my mind, those will be the last people to care about it. I would think they would assume that it's a nuisance, but they love it. It's the younger people that typically don't like it. So I have a little bit of time. I wasn't as far away as I thought I was. So I'm gonna try to take the drone up and get some of that old mill. You've already seen the footage already, but the trick is to find a nice shady spot to fly the drone so that you can see the screen, and you also won't cook in the sun. The name of the game here is fast. Sometimes people don't like the drone, but if you can be fast, and not give them a chance to figure out if they're, you gotta be fast. 2 bars. All right, need an authorization code. Okay, takeoff permitted. All right, I'll bring it back. All right, now I gotta go find Savannah. I'm a little late, but it's totally worth it. I need a running hat. Maybe, I don't know. Savannah had to go to the bathroom and I'm waiting for her. I don't know if I should get this. It's kind of like a running hat, but it's not. I'm not pumped on it. I didn't get the hat. I honestly want something that's neon green if I'm being completely honest, so that I don't get hit by bad drivers. That guy. For this area, but I kind of forgot that I had a rug under the drums already, and it kind of looks stupid. Old rug. Kind of looks dumb together, right? Mm-hmm. It just really sucks because I really like this rug, and I like the studio vibe with just rugs and stuff. It's just very cozy and very, very homey. Honestly, what I think I may try doing, keeping this rug, but putting it like under here, so that way there will be space between. I just really like the rug, so I'm trying to make it work. I'd be curious to hear your opinions on studio rugs. Yay or nay? Do you have one? Do you have more than one? Let me know in the comments. I really like this rug. It's like super, I feel like the easiest way to make your studio feel completely different and like have a different vibe by doing one simple thing is just by switching out a rug. As stupid as that may sound, it has a completely different vibe. And all I did was change her. Okay, I think we tried it out here. I think it's just gonna end up being put underneath the drums right there. So instead of that gray carpet, it's gonna be this carpet. I just don't want to do that right now because our AC is broken, and I don't feel like dealing with that, so that's for another day. But it'll completely transform the studio, I think.